DJ Baker is serving it to you raw and uncut.
Open your mouth, give you a taste.
Let's do a Pink Mafia check-in, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dyllon Burnside. We'll close out with him for the whole day. We'll have some more to talk about tomorrow. Got loads of things to get to, guys. I know there's so much stuff that we still haven't got to over the summer. Over the summer, we'll do a little bit of Dyllon Burnside over the summer. You know, he was hanging out with, you know, the love couple, Greg and Elliot. I think this is right after before the Pride. It was earlier this year. And then when they did the Pride ceremony in at the Vice President's house, can you go to that video? Let me tell you something. There's nothing like seeing the Vice President. You know, this is what, you know, when they did the Pride, at the White House, at the Capitol. But then they had a party at the Vice President threw a big old gay pride party. Yeah. Shout out to him and Billy Porter. And Raven Simone was there. This was a great time over the summer. You know what I'm saying? And there's Doug. Yeah, shout out to Doug. Yeah, it's the first gentleman. The first second gentleman. Was it the first second gentleman? You know what I'm done. We're gonna get it together. He's the first gentleman. Yeah, exactly. Oh boy. I can't wait till he's just the first gentleman, and then we can just call it a day. Shout out to everyone that he had such a great time with. It was good to see everybody. It was good to see that everyone coming together. Dr. J, John, just the whole family that he hung out with. So then, he's also has this thing with his new property now. You know, the property that he lives in, that cabin in the woods in Atlanta, he uses as an Airbnb when he's out filming. If he's, because I think last time he was in London, right, playing a superhero or something. What was he playing in London? You can keep the video playing with him over the summer at the Vice President's thing. Yeah, just keep that in the loop while we talk about him. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. He uses it as an Airbnb, so you can rent out his space when he's not there. Whenever he is not there. I mean, I don't know. We don't know his schedule. We know recently that he just finished thing. Now you can change it. Now go to the video with him talking to us about he put 54 trees in by himself. Is that not hot? Is that not hot? Is that not hot? Is that not hot? No, that's hot. That's hot. Okay, guys. Okay, we got to just admit that that's hot. Okay. Can we admit that at least? Shout out to Dyllon Burnside, everybody. You know, he's got his Soul Flowers estate. That's the property that he's nurturing this plot of land that he owns. He's a landowner. This was really important to him. I remember when he was doing the documentary, the Emmy award-winning documentary. And he was dealing with religion and his faith and being, he's a good old American boy. You know what I mean? And sometimes you can't take that out. The country boy, you can't take that out of them, no matter where their success leads them. And with his success, he's been able to buy land and put time and energy and love into this land. Is he's still single? Oh my gosh. We need to know who is Dyllon Burnside gonna be with. And it can't be with someone, too big. I don't want him with someone too big. I need him with someone level-headed. Someone that, you know what I'm saying, like a cute little doctor or a lawyer or something. Someone has a professional, type of business, and he does what we do, and, he's doing what he does. Look at all these trees he planted. His property's right there by the highway. Oh, there's nothing worse than all that. That's why he's planting all these trees. I gotta get rid of that whole highway looking into my backyard thing. You know what I mean? No wonder you know what I mean. Or maybe make it change it somehow. I don't know, to make it more palatable to the community. I like his property. He's got a lot of property there. He planted 54 trees. Well, congratulations to Yeah, I know. He's mesmerizing, and you know, not for nothing. You know, he's a good-looking young man with a good soul. You know, you look at his Instagram; he's a good guy. You know, he looks like all he wants to do is, you know, create, act, you know, perform. He does music. You know, he's been on the weekly top 40, up in the top 10. I think it was top 5. You know what I mean? So he's just an all-around amazing kid, you know what I mean? And so you always want good things for, you know, your family members, you know, and he's definitely a mafia member. So, you know, shout out to him. Dyllon Burnside, everybody. You guys know him from, you know, Pose, you know, the whole relationship. Ricky, right? It was Ricky, right? It was Ricky. Yeah, it was Ricky. Oh, Bray telling Ricky, honey. Everybody knows a Ricky. Okay. Shout out to Pray Tell and things. You can see them. They were talking while they were at the vice president's house. But that's not his first time. That was like his second, third time, wasn't it? I mean, he's been on the train for a long time. He was with me when we were at the train at the beginning. Yeah. We were at the train at the beginning. Yeah. The minute she was senator, we just kind of felt it, didn't we? We felt it. We all felt it. We were just like, I started reading her book. I read her book before she ran. She announced. I had already read her book because, you know, I just felt the energy on Twitter, on Black Twitter, for Kamala Harris, and it was just like, you know, specifically after she tore into Bill Barr and what's the troll, the cookie troll, the tree trolls from the cookie company. Yeah, that guy. She stumped them both, you know what I mean? And it was like, oh, you want to learn more about that person that's so good and cunning like that, you know what I'm saying? You saw a talent. The talent stands out. You know, once I read her book, you know, well, she actually read it to me because I did the audio book. Man, I was sold from then. I just knew it. You know, I just knew that you know, Kamala Harris would be president of the United States of America. I really did. I remember when she announced, I was like, well, this is it. I think that we're ready. Then I realized I had a big, you know, really kick in the face, as she did too. And we were just like, oh, y'all not ready for that. Okay, well, let's pivot. So what can we do to get in the building, learn, flip it, and then take over? Damn it. Hey, Joe, what's up? You know, let's make a moment, okay? I'm going to call you out on the busing, and then we're going to call it a day. Okay? Shout out to Kamala Harris, Vice President Kamala Harris. You know what I'm saying? Madame President soon to be, okay? We're going to make it happen, guys. We're going to make it happen. Let's go. Get yourself registered. Get your plan, your voting plan together, and let's go. I'm ready. Listen, download the Wheel You Radio app, everyone. That way you don't miss a thing. Check out full episodes of Raw and Uncut, Monday through Friday, 7 to 11, live streaming on Wheel You Radio. Or hit the link in the bio to download the Wheel You Radio app. Comment, subscribe, and thanks for listening to Raw and Uncut on Wheel You Radio, the Urban Southern Pride.